Welcome to part 4 of the Sonic Heroes Let's Play, and we are now heading on to Rail Canyon as Team Dark. Ugh. Oh my god.
I wonder what the doctor really meant.
Pinnacle? I frickin' blame you for this. I so blame my editing studio, because this is like, hey, I don't know, the millionth time I'm trying to get this damn part up. Do you feel the excitement? Ugh. Sorry. Okay, so now we're on Rail Canyon, and this is pretty much this game's final rush. In fact, comparing this level to Final Rush, you're going to be doing a lot more rail grinding. In fact, it's pretty much like, oh, I don't know, 90% into the stage. So 90% of automation. Well, actually, no, I really shouldn't say automation, because you can't actually switch rails. Now, the rail grinding system works just like how it did in Sonic Adventure 2, only it's a bit more problematic. You still have to hold, to accelerate, you have to hold down the B button, and you still have to balance yourself out. But by far, the most infamous thing, the reason why you're going to be dying a lot in this stage, is rail switching. Now, to do rail switching in Adventure 2 and in this game, and you have to tilt the analog stick, and either to the left or right, if there's a rail in the first place, and then hit the jump button. Here's the thing about this game. It hasn't happened to me in Sonic Adventure 2. So, well, actually I lied. It has happened to me in Adventure 2. The thing is, it's more apparent here. I cannot tell you the amount of times I died here. Well, actually, no. I don't recall of dying here all because of the rail switching, but I'm still going to mention it anyway because I think it's something that needs to be worth mentioning. The problem with the rail switching is that there's a glitch where, and it happens randomly. I don't know why, but sometimes you'll just try and switch rails. To all of a sudden just flip. Then all of a sudden you're just flung to the far left or right, and costing you a life. And this is where, and you know what? That section right there, that is these sections why I'm pretty much gritting my teeth or crossing my fingers. There's while I'm holding the controller. Because there is an oncoming hazard up ahead. Okay, right? So you have to switch rails. I get worried. Either I'm gonna blink to the far left or right. The only way that I can be sure that I don't point myself to the far left or right is to let go of the B button. Because I don't want to be going so fast. I think that's what made I think that's what triggers it. I'm not too sure. But they really should have gotten that. They really should have gotten that one checked out. Ugh. But other than that, this level's okay. Not too chaotic, so oh god. Alright, so the reason why it took me a long time to upload this, that actually
Don't worry about them.
my editing studio, which I use at Pinnacle now. Yeah, I don't use Movie Maker. Oh, that's a relief. It kept messing up on me. Hopefully I have money to invest in a better editing studio. Granted, I know it's going to be more complex, like Sony Vegas. And it's going to cost me more money, no doubt, but Christ, man. I'm trying to convert the file, and then I'm trying to convert the video file to an AVI. Which is something I really should have recorded in to begin with, but I didn't realize that until after I uploaded part 4. So I tried to, convert it, and it wouldn't convert. Oh my god. Trust me, once you guys start, you'll be... Trust me, if this happens to you, you'll be feeling the same pain as I am. It took me so long just to get part 4 up. I was actually still focused on getting this up. I didn't want to focus on anything else. Else with the exception... If this were to go on for the weekend, I wouldn't really do... I would have to grind this LP to a halt until... I wouldn't do any... Oh, yeah. Oh. Actually, it's coming up. Watch. I go too fast. Bam! I was... Yeah, you don't want to be going too fast in that section, but then again... And why would they programmed the trains there? Or they could have at least gave us a little warning. I mean, yeah, they do say here they come, but... They do say here they come. But they don't... I never even noticed that the rails were actually connected into the one I'm on. Well, actually... Well, the background rails. But yeah, if this were to go on until the weekend, then yeah, I wouldn't focus on any more projects except for one in particular. I mean, that's still going on. I haven't touched any of those projects since I had that. Well, yeah, I thought it was best not to touch it. Any of those parts. Okay. I do like this idea though. I mean, you flick a switch and then the rails switch on their own. Oh, like it'll change the direction. Pretty cool, I must say. Not bad at all. Oh, thank God. We're at the end, guys. Well, the first act. Well. At least Bullet Station isn't that bad.
What's wrong with me?
Although that E rank is still unacceptable. It's gonna be a long LP, guys. Alright, so now we're on Bullet Station. And well, Bullet Station,
Look like a base.
there's still gonna be loads of rail grinding. Not as much, but it's not really saying anything. So there is loads of rail grinding, just not as much.
I'll take it from here.
It does have an awesome music piece, so I will give it that. Oh yeah, you might have saw this in the last level, but I used the homing attack, and I still got hit. Why? Well, I kind of hit the sword, which he wasn't using or swinging. What, does the sword have some kind of electricity? Oh, well, camera just glitched out there. What, does the sword have... What, do the Egg Pawn's weaponry have electric barriers that'll tase anybody upon contact? Because other than that, it really makes no sense.
It looks fun. Let's
Sorry.
get in.
If he's not using it, then it shouldn't be a hazard. The sword, yeah, but... It's a sword, yeah, it can be believable if he's using it. Like, swinging it at me.
Did you know that we can maneuver right?
It doesn't make any sense.
Here they come.
I do like that little concept, though, like you get shot out of a cannon, and you're pretty much flying into the canyon area, hitting as many balloons on your way, either collect rings or power-up orbs, or to level up your character. Which brings up the dialogue in this game. As repetitive and annoying as it can be, not to mention some infamous lines. It's like, look at all those Eggman robots. But you know, I actually do enjoy some of the things they do say. You know, like if you were Team Sonic with that cannon, then Sonic would just go into the cannon. It's like, awesome, let's go with this thing. And Knuckles is like, wait, what are you doing? And then when the cannon fires, he's like, which way is the cannon facing? And come on, man. And perfect timing, because I did not see that train. I did not see that train. I was going so fast, and I didn't even see it. Oh, and that's actually a death I forgot to edit out. And no, well, it's not too far. But in order to progress out of these sections, you basically have to go to the front of the train and then hit the big blue button. Of course, we wouldn't hit the big blue button as a power character.
This is a bit too much.
So yeah, Shadow is alive. Right? We're gonna find out how or why he's alive. Although I kind of spoiled it, but to those that was watching this, Shadow is basically back from the dead. And well, this game pretty much decides to bring him back. And we're gonna figure out, well, why is he alive, or why is he alive, or what's going on here? You're like, does
Annihilate.
something doesn't feel right. Well, the point is, this game is just here to bring him back. And along with the new gameplay style, which is the team mechanic. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, guys. Is we're not gonna find out until the next game, which is obvious. It's kind of obvious.
Annihilation.
I mean, why does Shadow get his own game? Well, he did lose his memory.
I'll take it from here.
So Rouge is gonna Rouge or anybody, Sonic,
I'll take it from here.
or more Rouge in particular, we'll tell him about his past, right?
Annihilate.
Yeah.
Annihilation.
I wouldn't guarantee that.
I'll take it from here.
And well, I'm not gonna complain about that until I get the Shadow the Hedgehog anyway. Ugh. So freaking dumb. Both the story and
Just watch this.
so. I'm not gonna get to it. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Useless.
Yeah, I think I've pretty much said what I need. What needs to be said there. But yeah, like sections like these where you're flying through the canyon area, hitting as many balloons along the way. But only in Team Dark you have to avoid the spike balls. Balls where you obviously lose rings, and you get hit without any rings, then you die. It's a really easy section, and it's not a section where I'll dive over and over and over and over again, as if that's not really, I wouldn't say pity, but something's just not right about that, because it's not one of those sections where I'm gonna die millions of times. Oh god. Once we get to Mystic Mansion, I'm gonna tell you a little story about it, and how
We'll be able to
and
move
how
on.
also fun time I had in that stage, and the reason why I wouldn't turn the game off, not just to play a bad game. But I'm gonna save it.
I'll take it from here.
So
We're off.
the egg pawns,
Annihilate.
as annoying as they are, I don't know. I kind of think they're adorable in a sense where, I mean, I don't. Even though I didn't grow up with the Genesis games, I still prefer the Badniks, really. You know? Oh, okay. I think we're coming up to. Okay, yeah, this is the section. And, okay, so in this bobsleigh section, and we have. This one's basically more dangerous than the one in Seaside Hill. So, I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but each time you get hit, you lose a team member. And the first time you get hit, you lose your speed character, which reduces the amount of speed that you have. And if you lose the second character, that you lose your power type character, where if you lose your power type character, then you won't be able to break through objects. And if you lose Rouge, then that's it. Yeah, you lose a life. Doesn't matter how many rings you have, you just die. Thankfully, I edited it to the point where I get it right. I had to show that one off, but a little pro tip, I guess a little pro tip will come in handy, but you don't want to go too fast on that section because there are actually laser walls, and if you're going too fast, you're not going to see them. And so, if I were you, I would take it slow. Take it slow and easy, even though it's a Sonic game. Well, then again, speed really shouldn't be the main focus. I'm just saying. Well, actually, it should be at least one of the primary focuses. Speed and platforming, because that's what Sonic's known for.
Come on.
But, we are at the ending stretch, guys. He's on this level.
Finally here.
Oh, and the boss,
We come, egg.
pretty much a bullet hell boss, where there's projectiles coming at you everywhere. And, well, I'm gonna show a little extra special. Well, just for comedic purposes. Why? Because why not? I mean, I gotta experiment, and since I died at enough times, why not? Jesus,
What's
8
wrong
minutes?
with me?
How long? These stages are really long. Christ. But now we are heading on to the Egg Albatross.
We got him.
Capture him first. Then you can have your revenge, Omega.
Affirmative.
Ready all cannons! Open fire!
But first,
We have to get him. No
here's a small compilation to give you an idea how many times I died in my first LP. Guess 20.
chaos control!
That is it for the Egg Albatross, although after you do get rid of the blimp part, he does turn back into the Egg Hawk. However, what's different here is that there are actually no stops, so you have to hit him while he's moving. A bit more difficult, but not as difficult as the first two parts. That was only the first. Here's time. That was only the first time I ever fought him. Gotta fight, because remember, Team Sonic, Team Rose, and Team Chaotix. See you guys for part 5.
It's a bait?
From these canyons, watch as I conquer the world with my air fleet. And this time, you can't stop me.
Rat, a trap to stall for time. Sonic!
It's not an Eggman robot. Sonic! Knuckles! Wait for me!
All life form data successfully copied.